If you know that you want to run a special discounted offer or a flash sale, but you need to keep it simple and low energy, then this episode is for you. Welcome to the Soulful Sales Show, where we talk about believing in the value of your offers, getting them in front of your right people, and selling more of what you do in your unique way. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Soulful Sales Show. So at the time of release of this episode, we are fast approaching Black Friday. I have actually decided this year to do a kind of daily offer special before Black Friday, which should be happening right now at the time of release. But if you are thinking about doing something for Black Friday, you haven't decided yet, or you know you want to do something but you want to keep it low energy so that you can quickly put it together last minute, then I'm going to share a few ideas with you in this episode. But this isn't just about Black Friday. This is about running special offers and discounts at any time of the year in a low lift, low energy way, because we all need those kinds of offers sometimes, right? Maybe just having them in our back pocket is quite helpful as well. So yeah, like I said, I am doing 8 days of daily offers for my pre-Black Friday sale, and I would not say that this is a low lift, low energy option. So maybe I'll talk about that style of discounting in the future. But for me, I definitely would not choose to do something like that if I hadn't planned it out ahead of time and was willing to put in the work, because there's a lot of moving parts with all the emails, getting all the sales pages right, all the offer prices right at the right time. Definitely not a low lift offer. But there are times when I put together offers that I can literally get everything ready for, get the email scheduled for, get it done in just a couple of hours. This is what I'm talking about by the low lift offer. And actually, I wasn't planning to do anything for Black Friday myself because of doing my pre-Black Friday sale, but I have had an idea that I'm going to do for Black Friday. It's going to be super low key. So I'm running with one of these type of low lift offers myself. You'll have to watch this space to find out what that Black Friday offer is. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few specific ideas. Take what feels good. Maybe as you're listening, hopefully you'll be inspired with your own ideas and see if it fits for Black Friday or whenever it is that you're listening to this now. So the first thing I want to say about special offers and particularly Black Friday is that you get to give yourself permission to do this however you want to do it. Times like Black Friday or even like end of year, New Year sales can be really, really noisy when it comes to the online business world. And that might put you off joining in, but actually I kind of love it because I feel like it's permission giving. Like everyone's doing all this stuff. Like, why don't I just try something and see how it goes? So that is the energy that I love to approach this with. And even just that mindset shift may change things for you in terms of what you're thinking about doing. Sometimes the part of creating an offer that can feel really draining and taking up loads of time and energy isn't actually the practicalities of it. It could be how you're feeling about it. So I hope that me sharing that can just give you permission to let go of any rules that you may have, to let go of what you think you should do or what everyone else is doing, and just give yourself permission to do what you want. Sometimes that could be permission to experiment with something different. Maybe there is something you've wanted to try for a while, and this is like, there's no better time than this to try it. So yeah, see what even just shifting your thinking around what you should be doing changes. See if that changes what you want to do as a result. But in terms of concrete actual offer ideas, here are let me see, how many things do I have? So I think we have 4 or 5 ideas here. Let's see how we go. So the first one, and I absolutely cannot take credit for this one, is actually about selling credit. This is something that I first tried based on a $9 course from Lizzie Goddard. My affiliate link for that course is ruthpoundwhite.com/L/Lizzie credit, all one word, and Lizzie is spelled Lizzy. And it's basically like selling a gift card for your business. And this was something I tried, I think, for the past 2 Black Fridays, basically because I didn't have anything else planned. I kind of wanted to just join in with the vibe of doing something fun and doing something discounted. So I sold credit. And the whole premise of the whole reason why people would buy credit is because they can buy it at a discount. So for example, they can buy $500 worth of credit for something like $350. So it's equivalent to getting a discount on a future purchase. And there is a bit of setup involved in this if you have never done it before, but actually you could probably start selling it without doing all the tech stuff behind the scenes if you wanted to keep track of it manually. But yeah, the tech isn't that complicated if you get the $9 course from Lizzie. And I just feel like it's something really easy to sell when you don't know what you want to sell, because you know you're going to be selling stuff in future. This is a great way, fun way for the people who are most excited about your offers to, you know, give themselves a gift of knowing that they can get something at a discount in the future. So that is my first idea. Sell credit to all of your offers in your business. My second idea, this is really something that I have done several times and it's always been really helpful, is to pre-sell something that you have coming up. So maybe you know that you're going to be doing something in future, but it's not quite ready yet. Maybe you couldn't get it ready in time, or maybe it's just a future offer and you don't want to be, you know, actually giving people access to it now. You can pre-sell something that is coming in a month, 2 months, New Year, whatever. This is something I did, I think at the end of 2022. I pre-sold an offer that I knew would be starting in February 2023. And the real benefit to me of pre-selling that offer was firstly that it gave me something easy to sell. Like the offer didn't have to be ready. Yes, I had to have some sort of sales page, but if I remember, the sales page was not perfect and I did improve it after the pre-sale. It gave me something to sell. And also, it really helped my mindset when it came to actually launching this offer, because I had pre-sold some spaces. When I did the proper launch for it in the new year before running it live in February of that year, I knew I had people in. It just felt less pressure for me. It felt really, really nice to have had people in the pre-sale. And you can choose to do the pre-sale in a number of ways. Like I said, you do need some sort of sales page, but sometimes you could do a really generous discount before the full sales page is ready, because you know they've got a bit less information about what's included. I definitely don't think we should be doing mystery offers, like where people pay a fixed amount and they don't know what they're buying. I think that can be a bit dodgy territory legally. I mean, obviously, I am not a lawyer. This is absolutely not my area of expertise, but I just think we need to be a bit careful of selling stuff when people don't know what they're buying. I know that this has been a massive trend in the online business world, and I actually did sell an offer like this in the past. But after doing it once and looking into it a bit more, I didn't feel like it was the right thing to do again. But yeah, you can absolutely pre-sell something without all the bells and whistles on the sales page. People know what they're buying, but maybe they don't have all the long reams and paragraphs of information. And you can give them a lower price at that stage. And then when you put together the real full sales page, you can raise the price then, however you choose to do it. But yeah, I really love pre-selling something. I think it's a really, really low lift idea and can be really great for your mindset when you actually launch the thing, like I said. Idea number 3 is to bring back an offer that you have retired in the past. So I actually did this for my birthday sale this year. I wasn't planning on doing it. I did question whether I should, is it okay to bring back an offer that I previously retired? And I thought, of course it's okay. You know, it's my offer. I could do what I want with it. It's still, as long as I still believe in the content, I could totally bring it back and do what I want with it. And actually that sold really well. And it felt good to just bring it back for a really short window and then put it back into the retirement vault again. And the benefit of doing this is, of course, the sales page was already done. The offer's already created. I already had past content I could use to easily sell the offer. And it just felt really easy and it felt kind of fun to bring it out of retirement. And then the other option that I wanted to give you was just bundling up a couple of things. So you don't need to add on any bonuses. You don't need to create anything new. You can just bundle up a couple of different offers, or maybe a part of one offer and use that as a bonus. So you're not creating the bonus from scratch, and just add it to, the header of the sales page. Or if you have something like Deadline Funnel, you can literally just add it to like the floating countdown bar. You don't even need to edit the sales page. That's my favorite kind of way of running a special offer when I don't need to edit the sales page. So bundling up different parts of offers or different offers together. I most recently did this in my pre-Black Friday sale, where I took 2 offers that were usually $10 each, put them in a bundle for $9 for both of them. So what would typically be $10 each, so $20 in total, ended up being a $9 offer for a really, really limited amount of time. And that felt very easy. I did have to create a new sales page, but I could have done it in a very simple way. I mean, I did do it in a very simple way. Really easy way to run a special offer without discounting just one main offer, but adding value and keeping the price kind of the same, if that makes sense. And then my final idea, I forget if this is idea number 4 or 5, is to run a behind the scenes offer. Now, this works really well if you are a coach or a service provider, you do done for you services or work one-to-one with people. Just send some emails out to your past clients, give them a special offer to come back and work with you. And or if you are working with people in either a self-study course or a group coaching program, you could send some emails out really casually, or you could do this by DM as well, or voice notes, and just say, hey, I've got an add-on package. If you want to go VIP, here's the extra support you can get. And that extra support could literally just be access to you on Voxer or DMs, or it could be a bonus call. This is basically what I like to think of as a behind the scenes offer. It doesn't need a fancy sales page. It doesn't need a whole song and dance launch around it. You can just send it to the people that it could potentially be right for. And then usually there's only a limited number of spaces anyway, because of the nature of the work. Really, really low key way to sell. So that's it. This is a very short and sweet episode, but basically I hope that you have been inspired to think about potentially how you could run a special offer for Black Friday / end of year sales / any kind of sales without creating new stuff, without creating new bonuses, without creating new offers, without doing a fancy like daily offer thing like I've been doing. Of course, you could just do a regular flash sale on anything you already do. And actually this is the final point that I want to make in this episode, and that is let it be easy. If you do run a flash sale on something you've already launched in the past, my favorite way to do this is with what I call laid back launching. So laid back launching, and I teach this in my laid back launching course, is basically a process I follow to relaunch my offers again and again and again. And I have a system for finding the content that I used to launch in the first place, scheduling the content in advance, making decisions about the launch, so that I'm not reinventing the wheel every time. I am perfecting it every time, but I'm not reinventing it. So yes, I might be making tweaks or adding something here and there, but basically the idea is that, of course, like it's in the name, it's laid back. It doesn't take a long time to set up. And once it's scheduled, I get to detach from it and go and do something else, which I think is nice to be able to do that, especially for Black Friday sales, when, like I said at the start, things can feel a little bit noisy in the online business world. So I guess that is my final suggestion. Keep it laid back, let it be easy, allow yourself to repurpose content. And like I said, I teach all of that in the Laid Back Launching course, which if you are listening to this on the day of release, there might just be a special offer on that course. So go and check that out at ruthpoundwhite.com/laid back launching. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you have found this helpful. I hope you have an idea of something really lazy and easy that you can put out there for Black Friday or a special offer if you want to. And remember what I said at the beginning. You get to do this however you want. Don't feel pressured because other people are doing certain things a certain way. You get to give yourself the freedom to do whatever it is that feels right for you. So take these suggestions if they feel good. Just leave them behind if it doesn't feel good. You can totally sit this one out. if that is what is right for you. And actually, I do talk about making an aligned and empowered decision about what to do on Black Friday specifically in my $9 course. That one is called Soulful Black Friday Sales. It's $9, like I said, and you can find out more at ruthpoundwhite.com/Black Friday. And if you want to check out my own pre-Black Friday sale, which should still be on at the time of release of this episode, go to ruthpoundwhite.com/BF party, all one word. And yeah, whatever it is that you decide to do, just make an aligned and empowered decision to do it your way. Good luck. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Soulful Sales. If you have a moment to rate and review, know that it really does make a difference. And if you'd like to carry on the conversation, then you can connect with me on Instagram at Ruth Poundwhite, sign up to my newsletter at ruthpoundwhite.com/newsletter, or my personal favorite, join me inside the low ticket membership at ruthpoundwhite.com/membership. And keep doing what you're doing, because your work really does matter.